So today, talking about filling my own cup, and I deserve to fill my own cup. And so many of us don't realize that nobody's gonna fill our fucking cup. And time again, we want to help, we want to do things, we want to motivate, we want to lead. And as a leader, we give and we give and we give and we give, and yet nobody fills our own cup. And probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my competitive nature when I was training and doing that, I very rarely took time besides the training for myself, right? Because I justified, well, I get massages, I do my training, I watch my videos, I study my lifts, I keep trying, I change them, I train multiple times a day, and then I work full time. Because in my era, it was actually easier to work full time and train full time. There wasn't even sponsors with swag or social media and that kind of shit. So now I don't feel like my bandwidth is suffering. I don't feel like, the leeches of the world or the energy vampires are sucking on me. And the reason why is because I'm very, very strong in my self-development. And I've always liked learning new skills. But the beauty of COVID and the beauty of Warrior really taught me to take the time to make for myself in the morning and at night. So even before I started coaching at Warrior Week, and even before I actually started really doing anything outside of resetting CrossFit Costa Mesa and really just kind of revamping myself, I shut everything down. I went back to an idea of myself and what would it mean. So, my body was suffering. My relationship with God was suffering. My relationship with my wife was suffering. My relationship in my business was suffering. Everything was fucking burning down. Everything. Come 2020, everything was on fire. And I just shut it all down, went into the garage. And a part of me was pushing hard on social media. But I realized that was just going to fulfill another cup. I was going to pour my shit into another cup. And one of my favorite gifts that I ever got was from Seraphim, one of my good friends. And he gave me a thermostat. And I always used to say, well, who fills my cup? Because I'm pouring into everybody else's cup. And sometimes my cup starts to diminish. And he gave me one so he could always be there to fill into my cup if needed. But the reality of it is that he taught me that it was mine. That it was mine. And it's my choice to fill it with water. It's my choice to pour out the water. So when my cup is low, I need to stop pouring it out and make sure that I'm filling my cup. So what I'm telling you is that if you're feeling like your energy is low, if you're feeling anxious, depressed, lost, anything like that, you need to revamp, refocus, reset. And that's all going to come through self-love, self-development. And how that's going to come is through the morning and through the night. In the middle of the day, you could have a little bit for yourself. I mean, shit, I even went to a point where I was basically training 3 times a day on myself. I did something in the morning for about an hour to 90 minutes. I did something at night for an hour to 90 minutes. And then I did something in the middle of the day for an hour to 90 minutes. I was spending upwards of 5 hours, maybe 6 hours a day sometimes on self-development. I get it. It's hard, but you only have one of you. And if you don't care for yourself, nobody fucking else will. Not even the closest people to you. Because they rely and believe, and their certainty comes specifically from your willingness to grow, from your ability to maneuver yourself forward. And so I hope you guys are hearing me. I hope that this helps you. And just know that it really comes down to your own self-growth, and others around you will follow and will grow as well.